Welcome to PUC Online Classroom. Today we're going to continue our lesson, Unit 14. So that's what it means. In this lesson, we can just take a look at the title. It seems like we are learning some kind of language. It's not about spoken language, right? It's about physical language, or you can simply say body language. So you take a look at the first activity, which was about popular emoticons. So you probably don't understand the word emoticons. Emoticons is like emoji. So any sign that we use to represent our feeling. As you can see right here, I'm happy. That is one type of emoticon, or you can say emoji. I'm sad, I'm angry, just kidding, that's funny, a lot more, all right? So I think that most of you have used, all right, some of this, or maybe you never try all of them. I don't know exactly, but to me, I don't really like using emoticon so often. Okay, when I have message, or when I need to send a message to anybody, I don't usually have it. Okay, but mostly for young teenagers, they prefer to have something like this whenever they send text messages to other people. All right, so again, these are popular emoticons or emoji, any signs that represent or they express our feeling. Okay, instead of talking or saying, they can use this kind of sign, all right, to communicate with other people. Okay, all right, so let's go to the second activity, which is about word power, feelings, and gestures. Gestures right here refers to body language. All right, it is a language that you don't talk, but of course you use your facial expression or maybe your body language to show the certain kind of meaning. Okay, and in this activity, your job is to match the meaning right here with the picture from A to F. Okay, so as you can see, the first example, he biting his nails. So you can point to picture D, right? And after you match this, I want you to do A and B together, everybody. Let's think about how he feels. So how does someone feel when he or she, is biting his or her fingernails like that? Okay. So in this example, you can say, I'm sorry, this one is the first picture. He's twirling his hair. That is picture A. It looks nervous. That's why he, you know, twirl his hairs like this. What about picture D, which is number one right here? So maybe he's nervous, right? Okay, and you probably can use these adjectives to describe all of these feelings. Okay, it can be more than one. It doesn't matter. You can come up with two or three. It depends. All right, but make sure that the feelings are really matched with this kind of expressions. All right, and we have some kind of new words as well, so you can just check and find out what they mean exactly. And if you are not really sure, you can ask me. Okay, doesn't matter. So these are very popular words, so you need to be careful, okay, it might appear in your exam. Okay, and okay, that's it. So what you have to do right here, just only match the pictures right here, okay, and use the adjectives to describe, how this person feel in each picture, all right, by using these adjectives. All right, okay, and let me move on to the next, which is about conversation. Have you ever met, oh sorry, have you met Raj? So this is about listening. We cannot do it, but I will touch the listening. But just looking at these two pictures, I mean these two people, all right? So this man talking by pointing and pinching his chin, and this seems to be the Indian guy. His name is Raj. Yeah, because we the name is familiar, right? When you see the word Raj, okay, and he just moved his head from side to side, okay, to say something. You're right. Um, you happen to see some kind of Indian people, right? When they talk, they love to move their head from side to side, okay, and it's pretty obvious and clear that these are Indian. Okay, so your job is to listen to these two conversation A and B. All right, but in part B, you need to understand. I'm sorry, you need to answer to the question. What does he find unusual about the way people in North America communicate? All right, so you need to find out exactly about the North American people. Okay, All right, so number 4, which is about the grammar focus, modals and adverbs. In this lesson, we're going to focus on this too. So on the first, as you can see right here, the first column, we have modals, and the second, adverbs. So actually, they are not really difficult right here in this grammar points. As you can see right here, modals, might and may. It may or might mean he doesn't understand you. So the idea of learning adverb just to compare to models. So it means that if you don't want to use models and you want to express the same meaning like might or may, so you can use some kind of adverbs, all right, instead of using models right here. So might or may, you can replace them by using maybe or perhaps, all right, maybe or perhaps. So in this case, you can write into two different ways. The first way, you can write with modals. If you don't want, you can write with adverbs. Might and may refers to maybe and perhaps. And when you use may and might, everybody, the verb must be in a base form. It cannot be verb one, as you can see right here, it. But you cannot say it may means, all right, because this must be base because of the modal might and may. However, maybe or perhaps are different. Why? Because they are just adverb. It will not affect the subject verb agreement right here. So mean, you have to add s because the subject is eat. Alright? So instead of using might or may, you can use maybe or perhaps. But remember, the subject verbs have to agree with each other. It means, as you can see right here. But for modals, you don't have to. Okay? Could is similar to possibly and probably. You can say possibly or probably. Okay? And also the same thing like maybe or perhaps. You subject has to agree with a verb right here. Okay? So adverbs will not affect any subject or verb in a sentence, but modal, of course, will affect. So the verb after the modal must be in a base form. Okay? Must, the same thing. So you can use definitely. All right? So definitely is an adverb. It does not affect subject and verb at all. Okay? And if you take a look at differences, all right, between modals and adverbs, as you can see right here, they are all about possibility. Okay, so may or might or may doesn't matter. It's somewhere about 50 to 60%, and could is about 70%, and must more likely 100%, but I cannot put it into 100%. Well, I put it in somewhere 90% more. Okay, and the same thing is about degree of possibility or certainty. So maybe or perhaps you can use instead of a may or my, okay, and the percentage or the degree is the same, not different. Okay, could, possibly, probably, must, definitely. Okay, all right, so nothing more and nothing left. And in this activity, everybody, I want you to take a look at these 6 pictures. All right, and look at the man is doing. Okay, look at her. She, you know, moving her finger for some kind of reason. Okay, and look at her. So I want you to take a look at these pictures, everybody, and you have to match the possible meaning in this table right here. For example, I don't know. Maybe you can say picture number 1 or number 2 or number 6. Yeah, this one is familiar, right? So whenever you don't know or you don't understand, you probably do this, right? So we can say number 6 is I don't know. And your job is to do the rest. Okay? Alright, I think that's it for this lesson, and we don't really have any other difficult parts. And if you have, doesn't matter, if you have question regarding to modals and adverbs, you can ask me in a question below, everybody. Alright, or maybe you can go to our Telegram group chat and drop your questions right there. Okay, I will answer to your questions. And I have to say goodbye right now. Thank you so much, everyone, for your attention and your participation. Okay, enjoy your day. Goodbye.